So you're working New Japan. I mean, obviously, some really exciting things are happening with AEW in New Japan, but
Yeah.
we are in
That's
this
crazy.
position now where you can just be like, yeah, I'm going to work this Capital Collision show on May 14th, and it's like not a big political issue for between the companies or anything like that. You're working Tomohiro Ishii. You're fighting Tomohiro Ishii. What does that feel like to be able to work for a company that obviously influenced you to some degree? You've spoken about your love of Japanese wrestling before.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think people fully understand. Yes, my favorite wrestling was All Japan during the 90s, but I watched New Japan as well because I remember the Three Musketeers. I remember Keiji Muto, aka the Great Muta, who was the first Japanese wrestler I ever saw. Uh, then there, of course, is Masahiro Chono, who was, I thought the STF was the deadliest move in the world. I remember Jim Ross screaming about it on commentary, and Chono learned it from Lou Thez, you know what I mean? And that's a name you know, even if you never seen
Sure.
it, of course, seen him work, wrestle, but you know the name. And then you had Shinji Hashimoto, who was just a badass. You know what I mean? He was my personal favorite. But you know what I mean? I know the history and it means a lot. That's why I mentioned Tenru and Ricky Choshu Chuishi. You know what I mean? To let them know I know who trained you, dog. I watched them, I studied them as well. So I know who they are. You know what I mean? Like, and I know the history. And it means that's why I give it a kiss. I wipe my feet, of course, and I give a kiss to the logo in the middle of the ring. Take my hand, put a little kiss on it. Out of respect, you know what I mean. So yeah, it feels great. And all that political stuff, I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as soon as I was able to work with AEW, and I was lucky enough and blessed enough to do it, Strong hit me up a couple of weeks later, and AEW, even before this working relationship, I guess, it was like, yeah, okay, yeah, go ahead, do it. So I never saw the political side, but for those who did, sorry, now you don't have to see it. You know what I mean?